There are many questions around the world about good national products that are alternatives to the products we are accustomed to that support the occupying entity. Peace be upon you in beautiful Egypt. Today's episode is different. Although we are a channel that explains tourist attractions in Egypt and details of hotels in Hurghada, Sharm el-Sheikh, and others, but it is important, in light of global events, to talk about my country's alternative products, which are often used in these hotels.
Among the alternative products available in Egypt are the Cinnacola drink, which has updated the development of the product, Spirospats, Top, Waso, and a malt drink called Dash and Cans V7, which contains natural foods and is sweetened with honey.
First, why should we stay away from Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Mirinda, and others? Because they are products that shocked us when we learned that their profits ultimately go to the occupying entity, which turns into weapons and equipment for war and occupation in full view of the entire world. We must have a role because our silence will lead them to war against the oppressed, and then against us with our money. Is it possible that we have brothers in this world who die of hunger while we cannot stay away from Pepsi or a bag of chips? Where are those who call for human rights?
We also see that many people in the beginning were eager to stay away from these products, and after that they got used to the situation and the view, and life took them. There are others who cannot differentiate between the products from one another, and there are simple solutions such as an easy and simple application called My Case. What application is there in your country to introduce us to the national products of? Other than that, there are some people who take the issue negatively. They say, will the bottle I buy make any difference in supporting this occupier? I would like to explain to you that yes, and that you have participated in the blood of the dead and helped in the arrogance of the occupier.
A while ago, our relatives came to visit us and they brought with them products that we should stay away from. I was surprised that my little daughter was interested in the matter and asked about the products. Is she for us or against us? She laughed, but I thought for a little that her words were true, because each one of us is responsible for his money, where he earned it and how he spends it. However, in the prayers of Muslims around the world against the occupiers, "Oh God, protect them, those who support them, and those who support them." Imagine that in this way you support them, and you are one of those who pray against you daily from Muslims and free people of the entire world.
We were very happy when we saw children and young people leaving schools, universities, etc., and they had great awareness and looked at the products and examined whether they supported the occupying entity or not. Also, there is something important that we must highlight. In wedding and event halls, many of these drinks are served that support them, so awareness must be spread. Or you, who are renting these halls, ask to use alternative products such as juices and other alternatives. The situation is the same in hotels, where these drinks are served in large quantities, so there must be constant awareness of the use of alternative national products.
This is what we were able to provide and raise awareness of alternative products in my country, Egypt, and you have a role to educate the people of your country wherever they are about alternative products. Search for them, explain them to people, and explain the applications that facilitate identifying products from others through barcodes. We hope that we have been able to inform you and clarify the matter, And we have been very pleased with your follow-up. Peace be upon you in my beautiful country, Egypt.